Keisha Lance Bottoms.
I am a battle-tested leader.
Jeff Duncan.
You got to win more than the base to be the governor in Georgia. I'm building that coalition.
And Michael Thurmond.
I've been elected 3 times statewide.
Making their case to Democratic primary voters as to why they should be the next governor. A key topic this election cycle here in Georgia and nationwide, affordability. What's a policy they have to bring down costs?
I want to utilize part of the $17 billion rainy day fund that we have in this state. I want to take 10% of that and put it in a jumpstart fund. $1.7 billion worth of discretionary budget for the governor to be able to put that and wrap it around the axle of poverty.
Joining other states who've already sued the Trump administration on tariffs that are unfairly impacting small businesses, creating a statewide affordable housing trust fund in the same way that I did it as mayor of Atlanta.
In his answer, Thurmond says he'd expand income eligibility for the CAPS program, which helps low-income families with the cost of childcare.
I'll invest $25 million my first year in office so we can have an additional 20,000 scholarships for hard, young, working families.
On immigration enforcement, the candidates gave similar answers on if they support local law enforcement collaborating with federal immigration officials.
I will support it when it comports with the position I took earlier. I will not support the type of gangland type activities that we saw in Minnesota.
Yeah, absolutely. When it's appropriate, I think the system works well, but it's not working well now because it's being led by a dictator named Donald Trump.
As long as it's responsible and lawful collaboration, not targeting those who are most vulnerable, I will support it.
With polls showing a large number of voters are undecided, I asked the candidates what's the big thing they need to prove to voters ahead of primary day.
I think the willingness to fight for this job. I'm not doing this because I want to be governor. I'm doing this because I want to represent 11 million Georgians. If I just wanted to be governor, I would have stayed in the Republican Party. I would have bit off the end of my tongue every time Trump opened his mouth, and I'd have been first in line.
That I deserve to get their support, and I'm not taking anything for granted. While I am leading in the polls, I've been a candidate who's been behind before.
I'm the candidate that's no nonsense about getting things done for all the Georgians. I understand that 285 and what exists within 285 is important, but I'm going to bring rural Georgia, the other Georgia, to the table.